Hello healers, Mihaela back from the beach. Nature chat, best time to chat. I'm grounded, I'm loaded with thoughts and inspiration, so I must share them with you. Today, I want to touch on three things, which is possible might be too much for one life, so if I don't touch on all of them, I'll come back another day with the rest. But one is identity. What you identify as. What do people around you identify you as? Number two, our human makeup, the human animal. Do you understand that? And number three, most people act based on fear. Hey, Orietta, great seeing you, girl. And is that you? Are you part of most people? So let's start with identity. The identity, what you identify with, dictates pretty much your choices, the way you live your life, the way you show up in the world. To give you an example, if you identify as a high achiever, chances are that you will do things that to most people would seem like too much. You set high standards for yourself. You are proactive. You are going and taking action before the pain sets in, which ties to the third point I wanted to talk about. So you're not part of the most people. You're not waiting to feel the pain of being overweight. You're not waiting to feel the pain of being labeled with a medical diagnosis. You're not waiting to be fired. You take actions proactively. But let's keep the examples to our body, to our health, energy, well-being. So if you identify as someone that, oh, I can't exercise, I am not good at sports, I'm not good at cooking, oh, in fact, I hate cooking, I never learned, my mom never taught me, I'm not good at, I don't know, painting, I'm not artistic, I'm yada, 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 fill in the blanks. Everything you identify with, when you say I am, is you identify with. You will live up to that identification. I hope this makes sense, guys. Think very carefully. Pay attention to the thoughts you have, to how you, when someone invites you to do something, what is your response? Oh, I'm not good at that. Oh, I'm blah, blah, blah. If your ums are low standard, can't do it, won't do it, don't know how to, chances are you're not owning an identity that is supportive of you reaching your dreams. In fact, maybe you may not even be dreaming high, or even if you dare to dream, you cut those dreams right off. I talked about that yesterday. So that's the identity. To give you an example, I identify myself as a high achiever. I don't wait for the hell to break loose for me to take action. I'm not waiting for the pain. I anticipate what can be. I'm driven by performance. I identify as someone that wants to feel good, wants to age beautifully, wants to maybe even erase from my vocabulary and life experience such as hot flashes, menopause symptoms, mood swings, depression, yada, yada, yada. It's never a guarantee, but that's my aim. That's what I identify with someone that pushes the boundaries, with someone that changes challenges the status quo and just doesn't follow for the sake of following. Because that's my core belief, that's what I identify with. Guess what? My friends recognize that, they see that identity on me. So they don't even peer pressure me to do something that they know I will not do because it's not my identity. I hope this makes sense. So the identity you own, you choose for yourself, goes down to your core beliefs. And that's what you will present out into the world. And that's the kind of feedback response you receive from your environment. So if your identity is like, whatever, nothing matters, I can't do it, that's what you will be surrounded by. The people that also identify with similar beliefs and have similar identities. So that's the power of identity. And that kind of ties into the pain. So based on what identity you choose to embody, it's a choice. The identities we embody is our choice. They are our choice. So based on the identity you embody, you will act out of pain, or you will act out of desire, of pushing the boundaries, of reaching high, that high achiever, elite kind of behavior. Now, the third point, which was second listed on my description here, is about understanding our human makeup. And this one brings me a little bit into the trenches of what do you do? How do you live your life? What is the animal human, the wild animal human? How is this animal human meant to live on this planet? Are we meant to hide from the sun? Ouch, strong wind, I hope you guys can hear me. To be afraid of sun, to be disconnected from earth? Are we meant to stay up late because we have artificial light? Are we meant to eat the crap we call food today? No. If you were to just close your eyes, take a deep breath, and think deep, and imagine how our ancestors, humans, lived on planet Earth when none of the modern commodities existed, you will realize that we are very far from that. So our makeup is not different, but the way we live our life, our environment is drastically different. So there's a mismatch. The more disconnected we are from the way we're supposed to live, eat and live in harmony with our biological makeup, the more disease we suffer, the more unhappy we are, the more unhealthy we are, the more we struggle through life. I recognize the fact that we can't go back, and it's not even desirable to go back to live, in an uncharted world, Earth, with absolutely none of the modern commodities. But we can choose to tweak the modern environment to match more our makeup, so we support our health and living and vitality, and to be able to live our fullest life potential. Just one example with regards to food. I always invite people, challenge the status quo, challenge the guidelines that are telling you to eat a certain way. Is that in alignment with your human makeup, biological makeup? Look at our modern history, the last 50 years, when we started, 50, 70 years, somewhere there, when we started to create guidelines for humans to how to eat, how to exercise, yada, 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 food and lifestyle guidelines that are passed down, from a regulatory agency. We took our individual element out of the picture, and we allow a regulatory agency to tell us how to eat and live. And that is, in my opinion, dead wrong. So look at the history. How is the human history as a race presenting itself today? What are the statistics showing us in terms of incidence of cancer, autoimmunity, cardiovascular disease, obesity, diabetes, all the so-called modern chronic diseases? They are rampant. We are not making any health gains with the current nutritional and lifestyle guidelines we have. So my invitation to you is, again, to go and challenge the status quo. Close your eyes and get into a deep meditative state and try to get in touch with your wild human nature and find out the answer from your body to what your body needs in order to thrive. It's not about surviving. It's about thriving. It's about honoring our human makeup. Just like the lion honors its human makeup, its lion makeup. The cow honors its cow makeup, and so on and so forth. Of course, they don't honor it consciously like we do. Or maybe they do. What do I know about animal consciousness? I don't know anything. I know that they don't have the power to imagine, to create visions, to imagine, to change their identities, like emotionally. As far as I know, humans are the only ones that have this capacity. Hey, Ashley, great seeing you, girl. I'm not saying that animals and plants don't have their consciousness. They probably do, but I don't know anything about that, so I'm not going to go into that. But I'm going back to the fact that animals, every animal species of animals, they follow in the wild. I'm not going to talk about where humans come and interfere. In the wild, they follow their blueprint, what has been encoded in them as Ashley, as their inner intelligence, inner guidance, or GPS system, you can call it. They follow that. They don't rebel against that, thinking that it's not ethical for the lion to eat the gazelle, right? And I'm not going to try to go into the ethical reasons of eating. If somebody, for ethical reasons, chooses to eat against its own human blueprint, it's totally fine. It's their choice, but do not push that into others. So my invitation to you, my message to you, is not to go and eat carnivore or eat vegetarian or eat Whole30, whatever dietary approach is out there. My invitation to you is to ask yourself, try to dig deep within you. You can do Google searches too. What is your human biological makeup or blueprint? Are you living a life in alignment with that? Yes, no. How is your current life? Are you healthy, happy, energetic, content? I was thinking yesterday after my cold water dive, I felt so good, I felt so content, so happy, so high vibe. And I thought to myself, there is no guarantee that tomorrow I'll be alive or tomorrow I will not be diagnosed with cancer. It's never a guarantee. However, how I feel today, and I say that every day, is what drives me. I love feeling good. I love feeling healthy. I love having the energy. And that's what I go by. How I feel, act, and perform every day. Not with the guarantee that I will never have cancer. I will never die. I know I'm going to die. I will die. I will live to be 120. None of that is in my radar. What is in my radar, what drives me, my food and lifestyle choices, is how I feel today. Let this information sink with you, because that is the power you and I have to make choices for ourselves, to own our self-care, our medical care, our food choices, everything else that has to do with our human body. I send you much love. I hope you are able to absorb this information. I would look forward to hear what your ahas are from this, the takeaways, what stands out to you, what resonates with, what you completely disagree with. I'm not expecting that everybody watching this video is going to be like, oh yes, 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 yes. Some of you will be like, no, shit, bullshit. Whatever you feel and you think, it's yours to own, and I would be happy to hear what it is. But if you, and if you resonate with anything I'm saying, and you would like to have someone in your outside environment that will support you to own yourself, to reinvent yourself, to refine yourself, and to own your self-care and self-love, so you really feel every day that you are living your best life possible, life possible every day, then I'll be thrilled to talk with you about private coaching. I'm opening 3 spots, or 2 or 3 spots, whatever is left. When you go to the cart, you will see how many is left for private coaching. It's a 3-month program. It's high-end, high-touch coaching. Something like I can promise you, you will not find too many. And I'm not saying that because I think I'm better than others, but I know the level of support I offer to my clients. And if you are looking for someone to really, truly support you on this journey, I'm happy to talk with you about the possibility of working together. Message me and I'll send you a link to book a free coaching call, or not coaching call, a free discovery call, and we'll take it from there. Have a beautiful day. Share this message with anyone you love and you think they will appreciate it, and come back for more. Bye.